Hi, this is our lab report 1. We're going to present you frequency response of two OPMs. We started by measuring the OPM named as TL081. We can see here that the levels of voltage that it cannot exceed are 15 volts and minus 15 volts. As you can see here, at 10 kilohertz, we have an OPM on an inverse configuration. So we're inverting the signal and everything seems fine at 10 kilohertz. We raise the frequency to 100 kilohertz and we see that it keeps doing its job as it should do it. And then we have that at 300K, it still does its job, but it has some distortion to it. At 500,000, it actually starts to shrink the signal and to have a little more deformation. And at 1 megahertz, it starts to break down the signal really bad. So that's for the TL081. We can conclude that this OPM is really good for audio applications and some precise applications. And yeah, next up we have the LM741. So we can see that we have it in a similar configuration. It really does its job at 1 kilohertz. It starts to do its job at 1 kilohertz, and we can go down or high, but we are going to see when we raise the frequency, it starts to do some weird things. As you can see here, the same voltages are applied to this OPM, 15 volts and minus 15 volts. So we cannot go up from that or less than minus 15 volts. We can see that for the LM741 at a frequency of 5K and 10K, we absolutely lost a lot of information from the signal, and we can see that here is the input of the signal and this is the output of the signal, and it really has a lot of deformation, the output signal, and it gets to shrink the signal, so we can lose a lot of information in the process. So